Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because today we are diving into one of the most controversial immigration proposals in recent history. Imagine this, you've got $5 million sitting in your bank account. Would you spend it on a mansion, a yacht, or American citizenship? Well, it's exactly what President Trump is offering with his new gold card program, and the internet is absolutely losing it. Stay tuned, because what we're about to uncover will challenge everything you thought you knew about immigration in America. So what exactly is this gold card everyone's talking about? The Trump gold card would allow wealthy foreigners to essentially pay their way to American citizenship through a $5 million fee. But here's the kicker. It's not actually called the gold card anymore. The official government website now calls it the Trump card. Yeah, you heard that right. According to the official trumpcard.gov website, here's how it works. First, you pay a $15,000 non-refundable processing fee. Then, after passing a background check by the Department of Homeland Security, you make a $1 million gift to the U.S. government. Wait, did I say $1 million? Well, that's for the basic version. That launched in December. The original proposal was $5 million for what they're calling the Platinum Card, which offers guaranteed citizenship. But wait, there's more. There's also a corporate gold card where companies can sponsor employees for $2 million each. And get this, companies can stop sponsoring one employee and transfer that contribution to sponsor a new employee without paying another $2 million. It's like a subscription service for people. The website promises U.S. residency in record time, no waiting years, no job creation requirements, just pure, unadulterated cash for citizenship. Now, before we go further, let's talk about what this is replacing, the EB-5 Investor Visa Program. The EB-5 has been around since 1990, and it is pretty different from this gold card concept. With EB-5, you invest between $800,000 and $1 million. But here's the catch. You have to create or preserve at least 10 permanent full-time jobs for American workers. You are not just writing a check to the government. You are actually investing in a business that employs Americans. Immigration experts have warned that EB-5 has guardrails specifically designed to prevent the wealthy from simply purchasing citizenship. The green card you get is conditional for 2 years to ensure you are not just buying your way in. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick hasn't been shy about his opinion on EB-5. He called it full of nonsense and fraud, saying it was just a low-priced way to get a green card. His solution? Charge more and skip the job creation requirements. But here's where it gets interesting. About 8,000 people obtained investor visas in 2022. Trump, however, suggested selling potentially 10 million gold cards at $5 million each. That is $50 trillion. For context, the entire U.S. national debt is around $35 trillion. Is this realistic? Well, let us just say immigration attorneys are skeptical. So who's actually interested in this program? Immigration attorney Mona Shah reports having clients from India, Pakistan, and Egypt inquiring about the gold card. A colleague has received interest from Russian applicants. When asked if Russian oligarchs could qualify, Trump responded that it was possible, adding that he knows some Russian oligarchs who are very nice people. But here's the reality check. Many wealthy foreigners are backing out once they understand what they're getting. Immigration attorney Bernard Silver shared that when he explains to clients that this is essentially a $5 million donation to the U.S. government with zero financial return, most lose interest immediately. One client actually said, "You're telling me I am giving the U.S. government $5 million? That's all I am doing." And once they understood that, they were up. The appeal for those who are interested, tax implications are favorable. Gold card holders would only be taxed on their U.S. earnings, not their worldwide income. Plus, there's the status factor. Flashing that Trump card at customs and getting waved through, that's worth something to certain people. All right, let's address the elephant in the room, the massive backlash this proposal has received. First, there's the legal question. Many legal experts argue that Trump cannot create a new visa category through executive order alone. That power belongs to Congress. Immigration law experts have stated that ending or significantly changing the EB-5 program would require congressional action. Trump, however, insists it's totally legal since he's offering permanent residency, not direct citizenship. Then there's the philosophical debate. Representative Ro Khanna of California put it perfectly when he said, "You don't need to have $5 million in your bank account to build a successful company in America. Just look at Sergey Brin, Sundar Pichai, or Satya Nadella, all incredibly successful immigrants who didn't buy their way into the country." Critics argue this creates a two-tiered immigration system that explicitly favors the wealthy, while Trump simultaneously restricts other immigration pathways for those who can't afford the high price tag. It's the ultimate pay-to-play system. Representative Jake Auchincloss called it typical Trump policy, taking a kernel of a good idea about immigration reform and corrupting it into something that benefits only the ultra-wealthy. And let's talk about the international context. Similar programs in other countries haven't gone well. Malta's Golden Visa program was deemed to violate EU law and ordered shut down. Spain's program was terminated after being blamed for driving up housing prices. The UK shut down their investor visa program in 2022 due to concerns about national security, illicit funds, and money laundering. A 2021 International Monetary Fund report warned that these types of programs can increase financial risks and potential criminal activity, with those risks spilling over to other countries. Supporters of the gold card make a straightforward economic argument. Wealthy immigrants bring investment, spend money, pay taxes, and create economic growth without competing with American workers for existing jobs. Commerce Secretary Letnick emphasized that the program would ensure these are the best people coming in. They're economically capable of driving our economy. He suggested the revenue could offset the national debt. And there is precedent for this globally. More than 100 countries offer some form of golden visa to wealthy individuals, including the United Kingdom, Spain, Greece, Malta, Australia, Canada, and Italy. The demand for these programs has been growing. Applications rose 25% globally between 2019 and 2021, accelerated by the COVID-19 pandemic. At $5 million, the Trump Gold Card would be among the most expensive investor visa options in the world, but immigration attorney Gary Colkin thinks it might actually be underpriced. Considering the time and hassle it saves foreign multimillionaires, they could essentially put down an American Express Black Card and buy their way into the United States. So where does this leave us? The program officially launched in December 2025 with the $1 million price point for the basic Gold Card. The website is live, applications are being accepted, and the Department of Homeland Security is handling the vetting process, but significant questions remain unanswered. How thorough will the background checks actually be? What disqualifies someone? How long does vetting take? And most importantly, does this actually become law? Or will it face legal challenges that shut it down before anyone receives their first card? What we do know is that this represents a fundamental shift in how America thinks about immigration. For over 2 centuries, the promise of America has been that anyone, regardless of wealth or status, can come here, work hard, and build a better life. The Statue of Liberty does not say, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free if they have $5 million. This program flips that narrative on its head, creating an express lane for the ultra-wealthy while the administration simultaneously restricts other immigration pathways. Look, reasonable people can disagree on immigration policy. Some see this as smart economics. Why not charge premium prices for American citizenship and use that money to reduce the national debt? Others see it as fundamentally un-American, selling citizenship to the highest bidder while making it harder for talented people without family fortunes to contribute to our country. One immigration attorney joked that for just $4 million, she'd marry a wealthy foreigner, beating Trump's offer by $1 million. The late-night comedy shows are having a field day with this. But beneath the jokes lies a serious question. What kind of country do we want to be? One that prioritizes wealth above all else? Or one that balances economic considerations with the values that have defined American immigration for generations? What do you think about Trump's Gold Card program? Is it brilliant economics or a betrayal of American values? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm genuinely curious to hear different perspectives on this. If you found this video informative, smash that like button and subscribe for more coverage of the policies shaping our world. And click the notification bell so you do not miss our next deep dive. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and remember the most valuable things in life cannot be bought with a credit card. See you in the next one.